But you want to talk versatility, you want to talk tricks. Filipe Toledo, Griffin Colapinto, and Joao Chianca, three of the most exciting surfers on planet Earth, meeting up in the opening round in beach break wedges. We're about to see an air show.
Last year, and looking at the Banco Brasil replay right here, this is the right that he was surfing during the free surf this morning before the calm started, and the local boy knows how to get to work right here at Itaúna. Down the line floater, kind of a wrap in the pocket, potentially something on the inside for the closeout re-entry. Kind of a down carve right there and much bigger towards the end section, so great timing for Chianca, and Griff behind him strides.
Yeah, he's loading up. He wants something. Throws it to the air. Quick little spin. And let's see if he can get a finish off. But
yeah, 5.33 versus 5.07. Here goes Griff pumping down the line. You wanted an air show? Well, you're going to have to settle for a nice roundhouse carve from Griff. Wise decision there. That ramp was not going to help him out at all. Nothing wrong with a little rail surfing. You mix that in with progression.
Guys have relatively maintained their spot within the top 5, top 10 conversation for as long as he has, but I said a great adjustment right here. Goes for the full roundhouse cutback. That's it, though, so unfortunately it ain't going to be a massive score.
In his backyard. Kind of a little caught up a little bit on the first turn. Second one was whippy, laser sharp. Little mini stall, looking for the ramp. He gets it and lands awkwardly on a flat face of the wave. But he's right back on his board, straight back into it. That was kind of sketchy, though. Clean to get effort. This is a great read here. Joao Chianca right in his backyard.
A little sticky at the top, and he comes around for a nice hook right there. So that was basically the one turn on this wave that made sense. The rest of it was a little dangerous and a little sticky.
Man.
I like that he tried, though. He tried to hang on.
A for effort.
This guy's a by any means necessary type of surfer. This turn, though, perfect placement, powerful, super speedy. It's almost like he's going upriver. It's like a full Ben Gravy novelty wave for the green. Is really good for airs. It's just pretty hard to find the section because it's kind of, it can get messy. But here we go, Griff now whipping the tail out.
Get a pressure by Chianca, too. Forced him into that one.
It's like a Griff v. Joao battle in the right-hand rip bowl on this inside right now. And I hope we get to see another one. Griff, you know he's hunting for the ramp. Goes upside down and way out there. Okay, the Filipe show is now on. Nice carve to start. This one looks like it's fighting against him a little bit, but he's going to stick with it. Okay, here we go. Build the excitement. And all showed and a no-go on the inside for Filipe Toledo. So waited all that time, nearly half a heat. Wave was a bit of a dud.
It's out here at Itaúna.
Yeah, this wave kind of stayed pretty flat. So, I mean, he there was a lump section coming at him. But, you know, the wave never really offered up a section for him to, like, tear into. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, there was a nice flow in that turn, but it wasn't what the judges are looking for, which is a section that stands up with a bunch of lip thrown at you. It looks like it's going to take you out. You know what I mean?
These trunks are wild. Somebody's searching on the inside.
That's a good wave.
Yeah, Filipe Toledo, or no, Griffin Colapinto now. You see the subtle stall in a messy wave that went weird. So he's
attention
out.
in the lineup. It's time to go back to the left.
You can show up and blow up or show up and go home that early. It's going to be real fun to watch. But right now, Filipe Toledo has joined the fray. He's right there on this inside right with Joao Chianca and Griffin Colapinto. Here we go, Joao. Big section to work with. Blows the fins out and gets blown right off his board. 13:30. I'm loving this inside right-hander battle.
Perspective, though. Here goes Griff now, Chris.
There you go, Griff with a huge whip to start. In not a dry barrel, but a barrel nonetheless. He rides out, messy, but on his feet. 13:20 to go. Nice even scores, too, across the board. Nothing better than a 5.33. This has the feeling of a heat that's about to blow up.
Little glassy on the outside. Once you make it to this ripple right, though, it is very difficult strides. And Filipe looking for at least something close to a 6 on this.
Having fun doing, you know, what you do on a rip bowl, which is just find those little sections and hack away at them. But it's just...
The numbers aren't making sense either. There's nothing above a 5.33. This happened during the break.
Okay. Little flatter air reverse, but still very nice. 5.03 is what he's looking to better. Still waiting on this score, but the insides were kind of let him down here. Last turn, not that bad, but very difficult wave to surf.
Surfing within it so far that we wanted to see out of these guys.
Yeah, we're waiting for somebody to break on through to the other side. Will it be Griff?
Oh, that was...
No. And again,
I just
the
want,
highest scores of 5.33 with three of the biggest stars of our sport. Three of the most high-performance surfer on tour.
Doug is in this heat.
Doug Rail?
Yes.
Yeah, I met him before.
Unfortunately, I've seen a lot of that.
Curse.
Here we go.
Can be reversed.
No.
It'll turn into something positive is what you're saying?
Here we go. Come on, let's see it.
There's the stall. Okay.
Nope.
Hey, guys, what have you guys been up to?
We're trying to turn up the volume so that they hear us out there in the water.
Take off just in time. A nice face to work with here. Cranks it off the bottom. Whips it with the front side reverse. Talk about the critical part of that wave. I mean, this guy's got ice in his veins. Pressure does not affect Filipe Toledo. So he's got a 6.67, and that right there, Mitch, you said you didn't want chop hops. That was a really good chop hop right there.
Going to be able to do that in a much larger wave than we've seen so far in this heat. Very critical first section. Throws the tail up and over, rotates without a problem. And of course, you know, re-engaging your rails after having to shift your feet on your weight back on your board, extremely difficult. Probably the most high-performance surfer we've ever seen on tour, though. And I'll give it to you. That is a chop, and it is a hop. Cool. So
how fun did that
adjustment.
It looked good.
I mean, that whole wave, like the dramatic extension he had
coming out
on the
of this
reverse.
Right here. I mean, coming out of that to adjust your feet to
it's
get back
so
up.
difficult.
Yeah, it's
well, he's river surfing right here.
pretty sick.
Actually, that's a good reference.
Yeah, I mean, that's novelty fun right there. Against the grain. There's
Boing.
the side wedge. When Filipe Toledo starts having fun,
It's dangerous for everybody else. That was a critical first section, though. And I mean, for how the judges have had to adjust scores so far, he's got a chance.
All right, Chianca looking for a 7. All right, very important first turn. Nice slice there, comes around the section. He's got a ramp. The wave got weird. Toledo now, most likely a victory lap for Filipe Toledo. Unbelievably, we are headed straight to the elimination round for the women. There are your numbers. We were expecting bigger numbers, but we did get a heat at the end.